Hi folks, I'm here with Atomic Vulture from Flanders, welcoming Kortrijk. Can you present yourself member by member?
Hi guys, I'm Pascal, I'm playing guitars.
Hello, I'm Chris, I'm the bass player.
Hello, I'm Jens, I'm the drummer.
So you're just about to release a new album. Can you say something about this?
Yes, on the 21st of May we are releasing a new album, Moving Through Silence, via Polderrecords. This is gonna be a digital release since we can't do any concerts so far, so we wanted to release it a bit earlier, but now and with a real live show. But so we will end up making a digital release, and hopefully we can also soon perform it on stage. Because actually, I think hardly one of the songs has been ever played live so far.
So can you show me the artwork also? And while you're showing the artwork, maybe tell something about the recording and the releasing afterwards.
So this is the artwork by the Polish artist Maciej Kamuda, and well, we've been recording the album at Number 9 Studios in Henbrugge, and what else did you want to know? Shit, I lost my thread.
Yeah, like for releasing, you said you're gonna release it digitally. Maybe you have also plans for releasing later. I heard you were on Alcatraz, or you're programmed to be on Alcatraz 2021. You have other huge plans for this album?
Well, not in particular for this album, but sure we do have some plans. We want to go. We hope we can still play on Alcatraz this year. If not, it hopefully next year. We had some shows planned last year that were postponed to this year, and of course we had a release show planned. We were intending to tour this year with the new album, so all these plans are currently on hold, and so we are hoping to be back on track soon and to perform this album on stage.
So, description of your style. So we call it like polder riffs. Can you tell something about this and also the advantages of being an instrumental band?
The style, well, yeah, it's instrumental. It's called stoner rock. It's called, a lot of people call it old school stoner rock. Well, we're just playing basically riffs and instrumental pieces, which are rather sometimes psychedelic, and oh my god, and yeah. Since it's instrumental, it's we are free to compose and to play the way we like. We don't have to have a chorus or fixed parts of songs. We can have rhythm changes. We can have long songs, short songs. There are no rules, and that's why we feel free to do what we do. And we just do our basically we are just doing our thing, and it seems like some people like what we do, so we're just going for it, and yeah, we are quite happy to do our thing, and whatever happens.
So about your biography of the band, so can you maybe show, you have them with you, the most important albums that passed so far, and maybe someone else, so if Jens will show them, someone else will talk about it, or...
Okay, Jens, bring it on. So this, actually we started in 2011. We released a couple of EPs in 2012 and 2013, and then in 2014 we released our first full album called Into Orbit with 8 tracks. We did release this ourselves on CD, and some time later it has also been released on vinyl. When after that we have made an EP which has been released on vinyl by Polderrecords. Here it is, Stone of the Fifth Sun. We are quite happy with the sound of it and with the result. It's been quite intense work. So this was our second vinyl release, and after that we've been on some compilations, including the one of Polderrecords, Polder Riffs, that Jens is showing now. So now we are about to release our second full album, Moving Through Silence, which we don't have with us yet, but which is being pressed now and will be ready soon.
Cool. What are your direct influences as bands? So bands that gave you inspiration to be the band that you are actually, or that will be inspiration for the future?
I think that's the strength of us as Atomic Vulture. We have different influences. I think Pascal is mostly influenced by the old school stoner rock, also blues. I think Jens is most post rock, and myself, I'm more of a metal guy. So and altogether we also like the psychedelic influence of, for instance, Pink Floyd.
Talking about influences, suppose you're on a desert island, you only have a record player or a CD player, and you can only listen to 3 albums. Each one of you are on a separate desert island. Which 3 albums would you take with you? And maybe to make it easier, if you're hard choosing, you can choose 5. It's not often I give the permission to give 5, but you can, each one of you, give 5 albums if you want.
Okay, so let's take Black Sabbath Volume 4. Let's take Led Zeppelin 2 with us. One of Kai's, I would think Blues for the Red Sun, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe some Truck Fighters or some more recent albums. Yeah, something like that.
If I have to go back to my early period, I would definitely take a number of the Beast of Maiden, a Back in Black from AC/DC, and yeah, Machine Head from Deep Purple. A more recent work, I'm very into Opeth now.
Difficult. One of Deftones, one of Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, also Led Zeppelin, and
5.
one of Machine Head. Gonna take one of Machine Head, yes.
We're gonna play once the game with you. I will tell Witchcraft, the first album. I would say Black Sabbath, Black Sabbath. I would say Solitude Aeternus, Into the Depths of Sorrow, the first album. I would also take the Japanese metal band Loudness, Devil Soldier, and as fifth, let's well, Master of Puppets is always good.
Especially on an island.
Yeah. Can you maybe tell something very important that happened as band? So you toured. Which countries did you which important bands did you play with before?
Well, I think we've been doing a few tours, and we've been traveling and touring and a lot in Germany. I think we played 4 or 5 times in Berlin. That was always great. We played in Poland, in Czech Republic, Italy, Switzerland, Spain, and Portugal a few times. France, of course, and Holland for sure. And yeah, I think touring is always an important event for us. It makes a great part. Yeah, it has brings a lot for us to travel together and to meet people around the world and the countries who love our music. That's really big thing for us.
Maybe a few bands you played before with that important to mention. You will be, if it will happen or if it will happen in 2022, Cradle of Filth and other huge bands on Alcatraz. But before in Germany or in Italy, what important bands were on your bill?
Bands. We played with Greenleaf on Red Smoke in Poland. Fatso Jetson, yes. Desert Storm. A lot of bands, small bands, big bands. A couple of festivals in Poland and in Italy. Yes, I think. No bands. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you don't have something to add or near future plans or like a small event that is coming on online or something?
I'm not aware of online events, but I think the biggest future event will be when we will be able to rehearse again, pick up our new songs, and the most spectacular event will be to be back on stage and perform this new album in front of everyone.
Sure, I agree with this. I hope the concert's coming back. Thank you very much for giving us the interview. Interview was done by Jan Vervaeke for Jan Vervaeke YouTube, Jan Vervaeke Photo and Film Facebook page, for Metal to Infinity webzine, for DumpMagazine. Bye bye, see you.